Hey Jesse, here's the Honda Tiger. Do a quick little video for you. A little bit dirty right now. Yeah, it's 2002. It's definitely an older bike, but it's been running well for me. I've had quite a little bit of work done on it, and it's definitely showing a little bit rust. I don't know if you can see on the forks, a little bit of rust there. It's been expat owned for the past 3 owners. I'm the 3rd owner. Oh, and the tabs or the plates are going to expire in April. But there's a guy, Pat Kondong, who helps with all our visas, and he can help you. He'll actually do it for you. He can renew it for you. Yeah, so start it up for you. A little bit different on this bike than ones I've owned in the past. It has to be in neutral in order to start it. And then also, if you accidentally leave the headlights on over in this position, then the starter doesn't engage. For some weird reason, it has to either be on park or off, and then it'll start up. Nathan Willems, the guy who owned it before me, had this pipe put on it, exhaust, and it's a little bit louder than he had hoped for when it came back, but it sure makes it sound nice and loud, which is pretty common here. If you wanted to change it out for something a little bit quieter, you definitely could. Let's see. Right now, I'll show you the headlights and the blinkers. The other one's working. Dim and bright. And the horn's working. Yeah. So that's the bike. Yeah, I just had it serviced. The battery was not dead, but it was really low. And it wasn't strong enough of a battery. I'll turn it off so it's not so loud. So I just had it serviced. I've had it serviced 2 times, and he just went through and he redid the starter, wrapped a new coil, or rewrapped the coil, and then has a dual battery in it now. So the old one plus a new one, which sure makes it start a lot easier. Sometimes in the morning, it takes a second to get it going. You got to give it some choke. But then once it's warm, it starts right away. When I got it from Nathan, the previous owner, it was leaking fuel out of the selector here. So I had a new seal put on the selector, and I think it might still be dripping. You can see a little bit of drips there. I think it might still drip every once in a while. Not a big deal, but if we put it in the garage, you can kind of smell the fumes. So my wife isn't too keen on that, but most people keep their gates locked and just keep it under the carports. See what else. Okay, so what else have I done on it? Oh, and also be careful, because the key does come out in the on position. Made that mistake before and then come into a dead battery, which is no fun. Let's see. Had the starter rewound. The guy when I first had it, the brakes were kind of squishy, so I had him completely redo the brake system and flush the whole master cylinder out, put new seals on the master cylinder. There was a small exhaust leak I had a guy fix, and work is so cheap here. Like, I think I paid, like, the first time he had it for over a day, and it was like 300,000, which is hardly anything. And then put a new seal. Like if you fill the gas tank all the way up, it can slosh out a little bit, but with the new seal, it's definitely a lot better. Yeah, he fixed some exhaust leaks, and I think that's about it. If I think of anything else, I'll type it out to you. But it's been a pretty good machine. I don't ride it a ton, just with our family. I end up using the other bike more. But anyways, that's the Tiger.